Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I hope everyone's doing awesome. So for all of my high school seniors out there, we know what time it is. It is time to start applying to your colleges. Your deadlines are coming up, and I think a lot of you guys are in need of some really good tips. So here are my real tips for acing your college application. My first tip is really more of an organizational type of thing. So that is really to just make sure you keep track of all of your deadlines. When I was applying to colleges, I missed out on, I believe, 2 of my applications because I completely mixed up the dates. I had various dates across the board, and it was just confusing trying to remember all of them, and I just lost track. So when you're doing this, make sure write them down somewhere, write little reminders in your bathtub, in your room, in your journal, in your diary, anywhere. Just keep track of all of your dates. My next tip, and this is very real, and that is, guys, C's do not get degrees, okay? As much as I would love to believe that, and it does go a long way when you're in college, but for now, let's focus on keeping you guys at B's and A's, because until you get to college, you need those grades to look nice. When you're in high school, C's really stand out on a transcript. Even when I was looking at mine and I got a C in my freshman year, I was like, okay, that letter is so ugly, I don't even want that thing near any of my other grades, and it pops out, you see it there. So just imagine how a college counselor is going to see that. But even if, you got it in freshman year, it sucks, but whatever, move on, get over it. Just try your best not to get any more C's, especially in your senior year. That is the worst. Stay away from APs that you're not gonna get a B or an A in, and stick to a regular class that you're gonna, kick ass in, and you're gonna do really well. It's gonna pay off, and you don't have to deal with some ugly letter on your transcript. So my next tip is really just stay away from cliches in your essay. When you're applying to colleges, you're gonna have the Common App essay and the writing supplement. I explained this in my How I Got Into NYU video, which you guys should check out right up here. When you're writing your essays, I know it's really nice to tell them about how you found yourself while you were climbing a mountain, or how you discovered your life meaning while you were helping a little old lady cross the street with her groceries. But that's all things that they've read a million times over. So you really have to dig deep into your mental intellect and just really find something that you're truly interested in, a story that you're really passionate about, or even an event that you could really change and put a philosophical and really intelligent spin on. This essay is basically your chance to show them how creative you are, and every college is looking for a creative student. They're not looking for someone that conforms to the typical, amazing story. Don't be afraid to talk about sad. Don't be afraid to talk about, anything negative. Just make sure it's good and you really get your point across in a creative and very powerful way. And my next tip, and this is something that I didn't do, but I probably should have done it because, it would have been nice, but that's really to make sure you take advantage of campus tours. Now, this is especially good if you're applying to a lot of schools in your state, because you don't have to spend money on traveling to other states to take tours. A lot of my friends literally got on flights and went to California to look at USC, and I was like, not me. But it really, helps if you're in your state that you're applying to most of the colleges in, and take advantage of the campus tour. They're really good. They really help you see what the community is like. They give you a chance to talk to the administration and really just give you that real chance to picture yourself in that college. So if you have a chance, schedule them and do them as soon as possible. It's gonna really be nice when they see that on the application that you have taken, college tours. So my next tip is something that I personally experienced, and it bugged the hell out of me, and it's something that everybody needs to understand. Do not apply to colleges that you are not going to get into. Me, I knew that my chances of getting into Harvard were 0 to none. So if you know that your credentials are not very high and you don't care for a school, do not apply to a college just for bragging rights. I know when I was in high school, a lot of my friends, a lot of my peers were just like, oh yeah, I applied ED for Harvard, or I applied ED for Yale. And yeah, that's great and everything, but okay, that doesn't mean anything until you get your rejection letters, so what's the point of you applying? Okay, it's time for Let's Get Real 2.0. My next tip is do not fake your extracurriculars. College counselors can tell when someone's genuinely involved in school and when someone's not involved in school and they're just doing it to fluff up their application. Because really, what sense does it make to have an applicant that plays 11 sports, is the freaking vice president of the bachata club, the president of the cheese club, the vice president of the freaking world club? It doesn't make sense. Do not pile yourself on with all these unnecessary things just to make it look like you're a well-rounded student. They can tell. It's very easy to tell and to see right through those things, so don't even try it. Believe me, it's not worth it, and you're just going to tire yourself out, and you're going to feel way too busy, and yeah, it's going to go nowhere. And finally, my last tip, It's really something that's going to stick with a lot of people, and it could be taken many ways, and it's, you know, pretty obvious. And that is to really find your dream school. I only applied to 4 schools, and one of them was my dream school, and that's where I am right now. It's NYU. And when I finally found my dream school, I put all of my energy, my ambition, and all of my perseverance into my application for NYU. That meant working tirelessly for my essay, working on my grades, and just making sure I'm visualizing myself in that school and bringing it towards me. I know it helps to apply to a lot of schools that you like, but it's gonna help even more to find a school that you're generally in tune with and you could picture yourself being there, thriving there, and succeeding there. So go out there, find the school that's for you, find your school, and just envision yourself, work towards it, and honestly just make it a reality. That's the best thing I could tell you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed your video, and I'm excited for all of you guys to finally go and apply to colleges, and for a lot of you I hope to see some of you here. So feel free to leave some questions or comments down below and really give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Good luck to all of you, and yeah, stay sexy. Bye.